What up, though? Okay, the Leprechaun, back at it, dropping another one. This video, I'm going to talk about fasting. Fasting and intermittent fasting. Um, it seems to be a pretty big fad that's been going on, especially in the fitness community and people that want to lose weight. For those of you that don't know, I am certified by the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and I'm certified, what I call it, Performance Enhancement Specialist, which is just a fancy way of saying I'm a certified personal trainer. I like working out, like exercising, like trying to eat good, eat right, eat healthy. Um, so let's get into it. Fasting. Fasting is the abstinence of eating, basically, and sometimes drinking. There's different types of fast, but we'll get into that. From a purely psychological context, fasting may refer to the metabolic status of a person who has not eaten overnight, or to the metabolic state achieved after a complete digestion and absorption of a meal. Metabolic changes in the fasting state begins after absorption of a meal, typically 3 to 5 hours after eating. A diagnostic fast refers to a prolonged fasting from 1 to 100 hours, depending on age, conducted under observation to facilitate the investigation of a health complication, usually hypoglycemia. Many people may also fast as a part of a medical procedure or a checkup, such as preceding a colonoscopy or surgery. A lot of when you go on surgery, you're not supposed to eat, all that stuff, or before certain medical tests. Intermittent fasting is a technique sometimes used for weight loss that incorporates regular fasting into a person's dietary schedule. Fasting may also be part of a religious ritual, often associated with specifically scheduled fast days as determined by the religion. Health effects. Fasting may have different results on health in different circumstances. To understand whether loss of appetite during illness was protective or detrimental, researchers in the laboratory of Ruslan Metseva at Yale School of Medicine gave carbohydrate to mice with a bacterial or viral illness, or deprived them of carbohydrate. They found that carbohydrate was detrimental to bacterial sepsis, but with viral sepsis or influenza, nutritional supplementation with carbohydrates was beneficial, decreasing mortality, whereas denying glucose to the mice or blocking its metabolism was lethal. The researchers put forth hypotheses to explain the findings and called for more research on humans to determine whether our bodies react similarly depending on whether an illness is bacterial or viral. Alternate day fasting, alternating between a 24-hour fast when the person eats less than 25% of usual energy needs, followed by a 24-hour non-fasting feast day period, has been shown to improve cardiovascular and metabolic biomarkers, similarly to a calorie restriction diet in people who are overweight, obese, or have metabolic syndrome. A 2021 review found that moderate alternate day fasting for 2 to 6 months was associated with reductions of body weight, body mass index, and cardiometabolic risk factors in overweight or obese adults. So yeah, fasting, good for medical purposes, mental health. And one review, fasting improved alertness, mood, and subjective feelings of well-being, possibly improving overall symptoms of depression and boosting cognitive performance, weight loss. Of course, there can always be complications when fasting, not getting enough nutrition. You need to make sure you get enough nutrition. Longevity. They've done all types of studies, a lot of religions, Christianity, Muslims, Judaism, they all have in their Bible or Quran, sacred text, whatever you want to call it, they all have periods where they're supposed to fast and not eat. A lot of people know it as Lent, Ramadan. But fasting definitely, I believe, cleanses the body. They say in order for your body to start a fasting period, it has to not eat for 12 hours. Some say 10, 12. When I fast, like an intermittent fast is usually like 16 hours. Then you'll eat for 8 hours. So that's like so fasting could be anywhere from 10, 20, 30 hours, days, weeks. People gone, a month without eating. They might just consume water or something. So when you fast, you're allowed to consume certain stuff. Fasting is basically just not having no calories. So you could drink water. I believe you could drink like black coffee, tea. There's certain things you can consume. You just can't consume calories. And your body still maintains that fasting state. I've fasted for 24 hours. I've fasted for 2 days. I've never gone for like 3 days, 3 nights. That's probably my next goal. Intermittent fasting. I've done the Ramadan where you fast all day. You only eat from when the sun goes down, and wake up early, eat before the sun comes up, and you fast all day during the day. I've done fasting like that. I've done the intermittent fasting, which is eating pattern and cycles, between periods of fasting and eating. When you sleep, that counts as fasting. So if you sleep for 8 hours, you wake up, just got to go another 8 hours without sleeping. And that's actually why they call it breakfast, because you break your fast, break, fast, breakfast, break, fast. You're breaking your fast when you wake up. When you wake up, when you sleep, your body goes into that, metabolic state where you are fasting. So when you wake up and you eat breakfast, that's what you're doing. You're breaking your fast. A lot of people in the fitness industry, Hollywood actors and all that, they do that intermittent fasting where they eat, only for like an 8-hour window, and you don't eat for a 16-hour window. Common intermittent fasting methods involve daily 16-hour fast or fasting for 24 hours twice per week. Drop your thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think about fasting, intermittent fasting? There's different methods of fasting. They call it the 16-8 methods, which what I was saying, where you don't eat for 16 hours and then you fill your face for 8 hours. Eat, stop, eat all day one day, next day don't eat at all for 24 hours. 5-2 method, when you only consume 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days of the week, but eat normally the other 5 days. For people that want to lose weight, you basically just need to be in a caloric deficit. You need to stop eating so much. And fasting and intermittent fasting obviously helps with that. How it affects your cells and hormones. How it affects your cells and hormones. When you fast, several things happen in your body on the cellular and molecular level. For example, your body adjusts hormone levels to make stored body fat more accessible. Your cells also initiate important repair processes and changes the expression of genes. Here are some changes that occur in your body when you fast. The HGH, your human growth hormone, the levels of growth hormone skyrocket, increasing as much as 5-fold. This has benefits for fat loss or muscle gain, to name a few. Insulin sensitivity improves and levels of insulin drop dramatically. Lower insulin levels make stored body fat more accessible. Cellular repair. When fasted, your cells initiate cellular repair processes. This includes autophagy, whatever that word is. where cells digest and remove old and dysfunctional proteins that build up inside cells. Basically, your cells eat your cells. Your good cells eat your bad cells. When you fast, that's what happens. Your insulin drops, your human growth hormone levels skyrocket, which is good for you, and cellular repair. Your good cells eat your bad cells. Your body eats its own toxins, so all them toxins that are in your body go away. Gene expression, there are changes in the function of genes related to longevity and protection against disease when you fast. And think about it this way. When you're sick and you're not feeling good, what do? You don't eat. You sit in bed, you drink water, fluids, you might eat a little bit of fruit for the juice. I know everyone's heard of H2O, but in fruit it's called H3O, and which is actually way better for you than H2O. But you don't want nothing to eat when you're sick. Animals do the same thing. When animals are sick, they don't eat. It does amazing benefits for your body. Many studies have been done on intermittent fasting in both animals and humans. These studies have shown that it can have powerful benefits for weight control and the health of your body and brain. It may even help you live longer. Here are the main health benefits of intermittent fasting: weight loss, which we've talked about, insulin resistance, inflammation, heart health, cancer, brain health, anti-aging. The list goes on. I know a lot of people say that it's bad for you, you need to eat this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I believe that to be false. When you eat, you need to eat the right foods. And you need to drink, when you are fasting, you need to drink a lot of water. Some people say you could even throw like lemon and water, baking soda, baking soda, maybe some sea salt. I'm not sure if they have calories and breaks your fast or not. But fasting is definitely good for you, good for me at least. I enjoy it. I do all types of fasting. I do the intermittent fasting, 16 hours and then 8 hours of eating. I do a 24-hour fast sometimes. I do a 2-day fast sometimes. I've done the 24, 48. I've probably gone 6 to almost 3 days without eating. Definitely gets hungry, definitely hard, but definitely have mental clarity, definitely shed body fat, and it feels good. I actually like not eating sometimes. I enjoy eating too, though. Don't get me wrong. I love eating. I love food. Don't we all? But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment your thoughts and opinions. Have you heard of fasting? Have you heard of intermittent fasting? Do you fast? Are you going to try it? Have you tried it? Do you think it's beneficial for you? What was it like? Let me know. I'll catch you on the next one. Much love, peace, blessings, much gratitude.